So I'm having some MRIs done here in the next couple weeks, and I don't like MRIs, and I get anxious sometimes in them. But if I listen to myself, then I do not get anxious. It's kind of one of the nice parts if you have mental illness and you're a musician. If you listen to yourself, you can stay calm, or at least I can. Anyway, I shouldn't speak for everyone. This is a song I wrote called Blood Runs Cold. Well, my old friend death, you hectored me. No matter what I do to break free, around the next corner there's a reaper be. Well, it's me and her and the devil made free. Yeah, it's me and her and the devil made free. See, that's what makes my blood run cold. And I might die before I get old. But take what you want, it's all fools gold. That's what makes my blood run cold. That's what makes my blood run cold. Well, they just can't seem to understand. Life did not turn out as planned. I'm hopeless, cold, and not worth a damn. I am not a righteous man. I am not a righteous man. So that's what makes my blood run cold. And I might die before I get old. No one there to have hope. That's what makes my blood run cold. That's what makes my blood run cold. Save a prayer for Sister Katie. One more for Mary Jane. They've not called upon me lately, and I'm not sure I'll see them again. No, I'm not sure I'll see them again. That's what makes my blood run cold. I might die before I get old. Take what you want, it's all fools gold. That's what makes my blood run cold. That's what makes my blood run cold. That's what makes my blood run cold. Four minutes in. Really hoping for no tumors this time. I haven't had scans in 3 years. Because my doctor said it'd be okay if I didn't get any scans for every 2 to 3 years now instead of every year like I used to. And it's been about 3 years. I'm like, this is a little bit nerve-wracking for me. I would prefer to not have another tumor. This song is called The Queen's Gambit. Well, the queen and her seduction, like I never knew, leaving her destruction. After she was through, after she was through, after she was through. Well, I followed down a rabbit hole for a little bit, offered her my sweet soul. Took a gamble, took a gamble, took a gamble. Look at me in the right spot, let me know you're true. You know that I won't stop till the night is through, screaming and just shaking. Sound of what you do, your religion, baby. Let me worship you, let me worship you, let me worship you. Let me worship you, let me worship you. Well, baby, let the lights dim, you offer things to me. I can be a victim, and be my destiny, be my destiny, be my destiny. My obsession for you so bad, it's like a sickness. Maybe there's a rehab for your fitness, for your fitness, for your fitness. So put me in the right spot, let me know the truth. You know that I won't stop till the night is through, dreaming and just shaking. Cause I know what you do, your religion, baby. Let me worship you, let me worship you, let me worship you. Let me worship you, let me worship you. Let me know you're true. You know that I won't stop till the night is through, screaming and just shaking. Cause I know what to do, your religion, baby. Let me worship you, 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 let me worship you. Oh crap, I don't have my capo. Hold on. Eric and I were at the guitar store the other day, and somebody requested that they handed us a tuner. I was like, yeah. But in my defense, the guitar was strung backwards, and that's what was messing me up. All right, 9 minutes in. Be a little bit easier. Let's try that again. Be a little bit easier. See, I think maybe this one does have a capo. That's why I initially went to go get it. Should have practiced. Be a little bit easier. Breathe a little bit easier. I wanna show you how you're safe with me now. One thing I've always known is beauty when said her love does not come cheaply. She's been hurt before. If you give her just a bit of your sweetheart, she'll give you back so much more. She put her face right up next to mine, said there's one thing you should know. When this dark world has you feeling so damn lost, well, I will be the lighthouse that will always guide you home. To be a little bit easier, breathe a little bit easier. I wanna show you how you're safe with me now. One thing I've always known is beauty when your breath's not just your own. To be a little bit easier, breathe a little bit easier, be a little bit easier, be a little bit easier, breathe a little bit easier, a little bit easier. Breathe a little bit easier, breathe a little bit easier. I hope you appreciate what I'm doing for you right now, future Kevin. My voice is not feeling great. I have things I need to do. I've got to clean up for this party. Playing music to my future self. My dad said something to me, and it was something like, a wise old man plants sequoias knowing that he'll never see them fully grown. And I think that's a pretty cool quote. So live like you're going to grow sequoias. Or something like that. This song is called Something Wicked This Way Comes. Something wicked this way comes. For our lives we better run. Here among the singing tyrants, he aims to do us violence. He won't stop till he is done. Something wicked this way comes. There is evil at our door, saying things we can't ignore. Even lightning and the flood can slow down his thirst for blood. He must not stay here anymore. There is evil at our door. Our fear, where nothing could be done. Something wicked this way comes. Something wicked this way comes. The monsters in my head to go where others fear to tread. say the words that terrify me, but those I love will all deny me. I'll be cursed till I'm dead. Now the monster's in my head. Through the long and endless years, we gave in to our fear till nothing could be done. Something wicked this way comes. Something wicked this way comes. God, we're only 16 minutes in. I'm going to have to take a little break. And you're going to have to be okay with that. It's my daughter's birthday party this weekend. I'm cooking for like 22 people. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I'm going to try my best. I'm going to play a song I wrote called Evil Henna. Because I like this one. It's a true ghost story. I used to live in a cabin that was built in the 1860s, and there was a crawl space under the house where we had our laundry, and I always felt like someone was watching me in there. And my little daughter Ellie was 3 years old at the time. She started having dreams about this little girl named Henna who lived in the basement. She called her Evil Henna. She was scared of her. She saw like like glowing blue eyes, blondish reddish hair, and she would sit sometimes in the living room and just say, "Do you hear that?" She's saying, "Help me, help me, help me," over and over. So we tried to help the little girl stuck in the basement, and that's what this song is about. It's called Evil Henna. I can remember how to play it. Here we go. Felt your presence, but I never saw your face. Just knew someone was watching me. Wondered how long you've been stuck in that dark place, and I hoped that I could set you free. Must have broke your parents' heart when you died. That you were the apple of their eye. With your hair of burnt sienna, your blue eyes all aglow. You said a prayer for Evil Henna, that peace comes to her soul. To Ellie in her sleep, you asked her to play games. She swore your secrets you would always keep. Then you told her your name. Must have broke your parents' heart when you're down. die at such a young age. We know there's peace beyond the door. We said goodbye as we burn all our sails. Felt your presence nevermore. With your hair of burnt sienna, your blue eyes all aglow, we said a prayer for little Hannah, and peace into her soul. I'm gonna play Ireland. This is was inspired by a Townes Van Zandt song called "Waiting Around to Die." I saw him playing, and he was dating a girl who was just crying as she watched him play it, because she knew that, he was not long for the earth. And I sort of wrote a song based on what I guess their lives to be. It's called Ireland. Pretty girl at 23, she went to see him play, had a sly smile and curly hair. She knew right away, and she talked to him late that night after the last song by his band. She said, I hear the mountains when you sing, hear Ireland. She went with him to late night bars to support her man. Most of them too drunk to care, they couldn't understand, and his failures always seemed to find a way to bring him down. He said, my dear, my only chance is to get out of this town. And she knew there'd be no diamond ring for her left hand. She said, I hear the mountains when you sing, I hear Ireland. She followed him to Nashville, on to LA. No one seemed to listen there, couldn't find his way. And she knew that all the work he'd done had been done in vain. The music that brought her such joy only caused him pain. And she knew there'd be no diamond ring for her left hand. She said, I hear the mountains when you sing, I hear Ireland. So he took to the battle, or the battle took to him. He smiled her drunken ass, she watched his last hopes dim. And as the years went by, she'd hear him cry, his private hell. Couldn't they just listen to the songs he played so well? And she knew there'd be no diamond ring for her left hand. She said, I hear the mountains when you sing, I hear Ireland. She watched him go from bad to worse. She knew his time had come. A single tear rolled down her cheek as he played her one last song. And that night he died, she closed his eyes and she grabbed his hand. She said, I hear the mountains when you sing, I hear Ireland. Yes, I hear the mountains when you sing, I hear Ireland. The funny part is when I screwed up in the chorus midway through the song, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, it's pretty amazing that I've got all these songs memorized. I don't have to look at music. You know, all these kids today are always looking at iPads and their phones and stuff during their sets. I'm like, I've got all this memorized. And then the very next chord I blow out. So, I'm not sure what that says about me. You really need to keep your concentration during a song. And like, I'll play that song 5,000 times easily. And my mind starts wandering sometimes. Gotta try and stay focused. Now that's autumn, I can play this song. It's called The Dying Fields of Autumn. Called upon the old ones in their ancient ways, the future he was divining. He said, not all storm clouds that you come across are gonna have a silver lining. It's late in the day, you couldn't stay, but you swore that you'd meet him. He said, the kindest thing you could ever do is give this poor girl her freedom. Give this poor girl her freedom. And just the same, I learned his name, though quickly I forgot him. We're down 1, 2, 3, 4, you and me like these dying fields of autumn, like these dying fields of autumn. Yours was a lesson I should have learned long before I knew you. You said, you silly lad, with these times that we've had, I always could see right through you. And I thought and thought, but I never found any kind of solution. never knew when I waited for you was for love or an execution. A love or an execution. And just the same I learned his name, though quickly I forgot him. Went down 1, 2, 3, 4. You and me like these dying fields of autumn, like these dying fields of autumn. And just the same I learned his name, though quickly I forgot him. But down 1, 2, 3, 4. You and me like these dying fields of autumn, like these dying fields of autumn, like these dying fields of autumn. I wasn't gonna play that chorus again at the end there, but I know that the person in the MRI likes it. So I did that for you, future self. Even though I don't have the voice, I'm gonna be able to talk all fucking day. But at least you won't have a panic attack in the MRI machine. I have gained muscle and weight, and I'm worried it's going to be a tight squeeze in the MRI, so it's cool. It's fine. We've got our songs. I'm going to do a couple more. You are 33 minutes in, so not much longer now. I think they're about 45, 50 minutes usually. Alright, let's try and do one last devil, I said, to walk from my bed. Her eyes in my mind were on fire. There was truth I could see, too much LSD, and I had never been high. Well, I clenched down my teeth, watched the walls breathe, held on as it began. How the angels did sing divine empathy. The night this boy became a man. Became a man. And it occurred to me, God and destiny, well, they're one and the same. When it's all said and done, you can still be someone, even if they don't learn your name. And you mustn't retreat till you defeat all of the demons you wrestle. 'Cause there will come a day when you might have to say one less devil. Sacred profane left a blood stain as I got lost in the maze. Well, I finally felt free to lose some dignity, for it set my soul ablaze. My soul ablaze. to me, God and destiny, well, they're one and the same. When it's all said and done, you can still be someone even if they don't learn your name. And you mustn't retreat till you defeat all of the demons you wrestle. 'Cause there will come a day when you'll have to say, one less devil. One less devil. And it occurs to me, God and destiny, well, they're one and the same. And it's all said and done, you can still be someone even if they don't learn your name. And you mustn't retreat till you defeat all of the demons you wrestle. 'Cause there will come a day you have to say, one less devil. One less devil. "38 minutes in, dude. Almost done. It's so stupid. I'm more scared of the test than the result. And the result could be a return of my horrible genetic disease. Come on, clean scans. I use medical marijuana in the hopes of keeping away tumors. And it's like, it's not like there's other medicines you can take where, like, tumors stay away, you know? And so, it's me and Mary Jane against the world. And so far in 8 years, no reoccurrences. So, I'm gonna play my song Medicine. It's about my old friend Mary. I don't sleep much and never dream. Just ain't got time for silly things. Work too hard and all I get is 1,000-yard stay on the road cigarette. Medicine, take my pain, 'cause there's still beauty where the scars remain. It's just like how your mama said, waking up early beats waking up dead. Waking up early beats waking up dead. This young man, he got old quick. For he loved his poison pick. Every night he cursed his curse, carrying the weight of the universe. Carrying the weight of the universe. Medicine, come take my pain, there's still beauty where the scars remain. It's just like how your mama said, waking up early is waking up dead. Waking up early is waking up dead. Just a little queer inside love, words too sweet to write. You the perfect witness, my imperfect right. You sat me down, our final interview. I said I don't write these songs, my demons do. I don't write these songs, my demons do. Take my pain, 'cause there's still beauty where the scars remain. It's just like how your mama said, waking up early is waking up dead. Waking up early is waking up dead. Medicine can take my pain, 'cause there's still beauty where the scars remain. I really like the song I play called Wolves. And I try and play it at all of my shows, and I always forget to. And I feel bad for this song. I don't know why I neglect it so badly. So my next show, playing Wolves. I don't care what anybody tells me. I am not a winner, never been quite sane, but I am a sinner, and a sinner I'll remain. Not the type for looking down, I stumble, spill my cup. The best part of being flat on the ground, things are always looking up. Just don't let me become all we hated, or some character you know I created. When the wolves come howling at our door, we don't have to let them in anymore. Inspiration finds me when I'm too far gone to hold a pen. Still I stay up all night long, let the muses write my song. And I will always be the kind to be short of breath and a man. I can walk away, just be free, but you're the one who believes in me. You're the one who believes in me. Just don't let me become all we hated, or some character you know I created. When the wolves come howling at our door, we don't have to let them in anymore. We don't have to let them in anymore. 46.5 minutes in. It has to be almost over now. One last song. You've been a great audience in that MRI. Good luck not having tumors. Gonna play one last song about all the troubles I've seen. Now I just never quit music. Even though I'm old and in pain, and I only have one vocal cord, a paralyzed vocal cord from past surgery, and still I keep singing, and that's kind of what this song is about. It's called Unbreakable. Enjoy the rest of your MRI. Now my best, these cold winter days, and they set my mind to dreaming. I find success in some kind of way. No matter how hard it is seeming, my sanity is screaming. But my faith is unshakable. This is what I was put on earth to do, and I am unbreakable. Don't know all the hell I've been through, the hell I've been through. And from the bottom of my broken heart, down beneath everything, tears my world apart, I'm not giving up on my dream. Up on so she came, tried to take my voice, but I wouldn't let her. So each day above ground, I make the choice, be a little bit better, still getting better. Unshakable. This is what I was put on the earth to do, and I am unbreakable. You don't know the hell I've been through, the hell I've been through. And from the bottom of my broken heart, down below everything, it tears my world apart, I'm not giving up on my dream. Up on my dream. Up on my dream. From the bottom of my broken heart, down beneath where they clip my wings, though I grovel in the dirt, I'm not giving up on my dream. Up on my dreams. I sure screwed that one up a lot. The rest of them were pretty good, I thought. And